Hello, I'm Betty White, and the 5 o'clock whistle is fantastic.
Your skin will crawl, your heart will pound, your teeth will chatter, your hair will stand up, your bladder will fail, your brain will melt and run out of your ears. Who's with me? Let's go! Nothing matters but the weekend. That was my skull. I'm so wasted. Let's party! Weekend. Saturday and Sunday. The time between work and more work. The time when you go out looking for happiness and end up hunched over somebody else's toilet. The weekend.
I like it.
Well, that's throwing Vikings. Things are at their darkest, pal. He's a brave man who can kick a party. Bones, I'm a busy man. Jim, when I suggested to Spock that it was time for his routine checkup, your logical, unemotional first officer turned to me and said, "It's Friday! Friday! Friday!" Spock said that.
That's all, folks.
Hello, this is Good Man Premiere Show on this Friday. It's the Friday Blastoff Show. Everybody's having a great night. If you're listening to the 103.3, 95.5 for the final broadcast of Retro Party. There actually will be no DJs tomorrow morning. Actually, we'll do other broadcasts of other shows. And then at midnight Saturday, they switch over to Air One. That already has took over TuneIn Radio as we speak of their actual site. Because I had to delete it. Because I'm not listening to Air One. Pretty much all their shows and stuff will be switching over as of Saturday midnight, Sunday midnight. Whatever we want to call it. It's been a long ride. I've been on their show several times with Bill Love, Craig DeBolt, and known Action Jackson ever since he was at the other station, downtown Greenville, when we used to do the Downtown Alive with my show here. He's the one who gave me this idea of doing this show. Started my own podcast, trying to be a radio DJ myself and everything. Oh, if you hadn't seen the AEW Dynamite Wednesday, Ric Flair has showed up to help with the retirement and celebration of Sting. I was bringing back some old days there of TBS and stuff. With Tony Schiavone, who's in the ring. Maybe David Crockett will pop up next. He was part of Sting showing up and stuff too. Been a sad, crazy day. Because I'm laughing, listening to them this earlier with Action Jackson and stuff. Then Craig getting all teary-eyed, choked up. Makes it hard. But it's a fun show, you know. But thought I better do a show. I ain't done one in a while. I'm sorry I ain't doing many of these. You've done over 600 episodes of this show. Start trying to find out what ideas you want to come up with and what you can do and everything with this show. I've done paranormal interviews of people, some famous people. I had fun and still have fun. And the person I had on my show back a long time ago, 60 days in, she's disappeared off of where I met her for the first time. She's like disappeared completely off of there. That's how I got to interview her from 60 days in. But, oh well. Fun while it lasted on that part. Greg Morton's still flying around somewhere. I ain't seen much out of him either. I wonder if he's okay. Joe Bronzy, I see him occasionally posting things. Ever since COVID and all that stuff came up, and the cruising industry kind of hurt some of the comedians that usually was on them cruise ships and everything. Kind of made it hard. The bigger ships are what makes it hard too. Because you don't get to see maybe one show, a comedian, you want to see the next one, you can't, or you got to stay in there. But sometimes it happens. Yeah, you hear the train fix going to be coming up. You're going to keep doing this long because when that thing came up here, it's going to be a long, noisy night. You're on a Friday night Blastoff party. And you listen, don't forget to listen to 95.5, 3.3 Earth FM on the Friday Retro Party Dance Party with Craig DeBolt. Tell them the Greg DeMan sent you. You know who you be talking about. Still trying to get that flag mic. I love collecting radio station stuff. Because I have stuff from the Chuck FM era. Used to be on 99.5. I think that's right. Because it used to be awesome 99. And it went from Chuck FM to another part of it. It's crazy. But some people have been giving me some ideas on TuneIn Radio to find more radio stations. I don't know what I'm going to do with 103 spot now on the radio dial. Can't listen to that other stuff. I just can't, because it's bad enough you got the other radio station down below there doing it too. Too many religious stations. And everything. But I'm going to end up jumping out here. I ain't got nothing against religious radio that much, but I love my 80s and 70s and 90s music. And Greg DeMan's going to try to stay on the air. And if you listen to the former, end of Going Broadway podcast, it does wrestling, they're fixing to end their whole podcast show come November. That's what I've read. I don't think they're having problems trying to keep it up afloat. And they're working a lot more, and they don't have the capability like some of us does. They'll be able to stay up because there's two of them trying to do a show. Maybe they'll split off and do it by themselves. I don't know. Like I do sometimes. I'd still do this show whatever I'm at. I got the time. They don't pay me nothing. It's my show. I can do it whenever. But I'm going to jump out of here and hope everybody has a great weekend. And we might try to do another one here and there. It's going to be a cold, cold Halloween here in the South. And farther north you go too. The cold air of winter's coming. Alrighty, hope everybody has a great Friday. This is Greg Man, Greg Man Show. Peace. I'm out. Get me out of here, Greg Morton.